Jake Miller stood in the center of the crystal chamber with his hands bound behind his back. The three alien judges towered above him on their floating platforms. Their blue skin shimmered under the strange purple light that filled the courtroom. Each judge had 6 arms and eyes that glowed like silver stars. The middle judge, named Zara, spoke first. Her voice echoed through the chamber like music mixed with thunder. Human soldier Jake Miller, you have been found guilty of destroying our sacred breeding facility on planet Zerion Prime. Jake lifted his chin and stared back at them. I was following orders to rescue my captured team members. I had no choice. The judge on the left, called Vera, leaned forward. Your actions resulted in the death of 50 newly grown females who were ready for mating season. This crime cannot go unpunished, but the third judge, Maya, raised one of her 6 hands. Wait, sisters. I propose a different punishment than execution. This human shows strength and courage. Traits we need in our gene pool. Zara turned her glowing eyes toward Maya. What do you suggest, sister? Maya smiled, showing rows of sharp white teeth. Our scientists have just completed growing 100 new females in the underground facility. They need strong mates to produce the next generation of warriors. This human has proven his fighting skills. Jake felt his blood run cold. What are you talking about? Vera nodded slowly. An interesting idea, Maya. These new females are stronger and faster than our previous generation. They need equally strong partners. The human will serve as primary mate for all 100 females, Zara declared. Her voice rang with final authority. He will live in the breeding compound until each female carries his offspring. Jake stepped forward. That is impossible. No human could survive such a task. Maya laughed softly. You underestimate your own species, human. Our scientists have studied your biology for decades. We know humans can adapt to almost anything. The chamber filled with a low humming sound as the 3 judges communicated telepathically. Jake watched their eyes flash different colors as they shared thoughts. He could not hear. Finally, Zara spoke again. The sentence is decided. Jake Miller, you will be taken to the underground facility immediately. The females are waiting for you. 2 tall guards entered the chamber. Their skin was darker blue than the judges, and they carried weapons that looked like silver lightning rods. Jake did not resist. As they unlocked his bonds and placed different restraints around his wrists, as they led him from the courtroom, Jake heard Maya call out, Human, remember that these females have been grown specifically for breeding. They are not like the weak creatures. You know from your world they are warriors. The guards escorted Jake through long corridors made of the same crystal material. The walls glowed with soft blue light that seemed to pulse like a heartbeat. Strange symbols covered every surface, telling stories Jake could not read. After walking for nearly an hour, they reached a massive door that stretched from floor to ceiling. The surface was covered in intricate carvings of alien females in battle poses. One guard placed her hand on a glowing panel and the door began to slide open. Beyond the door lay a vast underground city. Jake gasped as he saw buildings that spiraled upward like twisted trees. Gardens filled with purple and silver plants covered the ground between structures. And everywhere he saw alien females. These were not like the judges who had sentenced him. These females were taller and more muscular. Their skin was darker blue and covered in intricate tattoos that seemed to move and shift in the light. Each one wore armor that looked like it was grown rather than made. One female approached them. She was easily 7 feet tall with 4 arms instead of 6 like the judges. Her eyes were bright gold instead of silver, and her voice was deeper than the judges had. I am Commander Lisa, she said using a human name that sounded strange in her alien accent. I will oversee your duties here. Human Jake looked around at the dozens of females who had gathered to stare at him. How many are there really? Lisa smiled. 112 to be exact. The judges were conservative in their count. We have been waiting for you. Jake Miller. Smaller female stepped forward. She had the same dark blue skin, but her build was more compact and muscular. I am Kelly, Ida, said another human name that felt wrong coming from her alien mouth. We have studied your language and culture extensively. Jake realized they had been planning this for much longer than he had imagined. How long have you been preparing for this? Since we first encountered humans 20 years ago, Lisa replied. We knew eventually we would capture one suitable for our breeding program. The guards removed Jake restraints and stepped back. Lisa gestured for him to follow her. She led him deeper into the underground city past training grounds where females practiced combat with weapons Jake had never seen before. They stopped at a large building that looked like a twisted version of a hotel. The entrance was guarded by 2 more females who nodded respectfully to Lisa as they approached. "This is your residence," Lisa explained. "Each floor contains rooms for 12 females. You will spend time with each one according to the schedule we have prepared." Jake felt overwhelmed by the scope of what they expected from him. "What if I refuse to cooperate?" Kelly laughed, a sound like wind chimes made of metal. "You will cooperate, human. Our scientists have prepared special nutrients that will enhance your natural abilities. You will find yourself quite capable of meeting our requirements." Lisa opened the entrance door, revealing a lobby decorated with alien artwork. The ceiling stretched up several stories, and Jake could see females moving around on different levels. Some stopped to look down at him with curious expressions. "Come," Lisa said. "We will show you to your first assignment. The female named Amy has been waiting for you." As they walked toward an elevator, Jake realized his situation was far more complex than simple imprisonment. These aliens had been planning this breeding program for decades. They had grown females specifically for this purpose and had studied human biology to make it possible. The elevator moved silently upward. Jake watched the floors pass by through transparent walls. Each level was filled with alien females going about their daily activities. Some were exercising. Others were studying strange books with symbols instead of words. When the elevator stopped, Lisa led him down a corridor lined with doors. Each door had a nameplate with human female names written in both English and alien symbols. "Amy room is here," Lisa said, stopping at the 3rd door. "We will return for you in exactly 4 hours." The door slid open, revealing a room that was part alien technology and part attempt at human comfort. A female sat on what looked like a bed but was made of the same crystal material as everything else in this place. She stood as Jake entered. Her build was similar to Kelly, more compact than Lisa, but clearly powerful. Her skin had gold markings that seemed to pulse with her heartbeat. "I am Amy," she said in perfect English. "I have been waiting to meet you. Human Jake Miller." The door closed behind him, leaving Jake alone with the first of over 100 alien females he was expected to mate with. He realized that surviving this ordeal would require all of his military training and more strength than any human had ever needed before. But as Amy approached him with a smile that showed both gentleness and predatory intent, Jake understood that his real challenge was not just survival. It was maintaining his humanity while becoming something no human had ever been before.